Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Stache and Beard Show. I'm Awesome Pistulka. This is Alan Pilley.
What's up, guys?
He's back for another segment. It's Julian. I forgot your fucking last name.
It's Alessi. It's okay.
Son of a bitch!
I am the worst
But you got it right the
fucking
first
host.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got his Instagram wrong on the I am the worst fucking host.
You were close. You said Squatholio.
Yeah. Just the
I
great
said
part.
I said the important part.
Yeah. Actually, the important part was the great part for him. Like,
Well,
really put it
yeah.
down.
I feel like you need to say that like this, though.
Dude, I tried taking a couple squats like that. It throws you off more than you might think. I tried taking I think I took 625 with it, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna hit like 675. I was like, no, I'm not. I'm gonna put my shirt down.
It's like, chicks that deadlift or squat and their hair gets caught under the bar. And I'm like, how do you not pull your head?
Oh, that sounds awful.
Well, y'all don't. Maybe not even you, but like I've benched and caught my beard.
No,
Back when
I
used to
have
longer.
caught it.
Yeah.
Actually, the first time I tried the shirt out, I
Yeah.
caught it. I went down. I was like, oh, this sucks. Is this the part?
I've caught her on shoulder pressing and strongman. Like
Yeah.
it's literally come down and just like pinned and pulled my head down, and you're trying to launch the bar back up overhead.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was yet another reason. Just kind of keep it tapered a little shorter.
It just helps them keep their head up when they're
Yeah,
strong.
definitely that.
If that starts happening with the mustache, then
That would be impressive,
It would
honestly.
be really
Yeah.
impressive.
I mean, yeah, if you grow those sides out like Fu Manchu it. This white Asian dude in Nebraska.
Yes. Greatest lifter in Nebraska.
Well, since you left out the great on him, you're just the lifter.
The lifter.
You're just the lifter.
I earned
not
that
even
one.
the greatest.
Yeah, no. Just lifter in Nebraska with a weird facial hair. That's it.
You see this white Asian guy?
Anyway, so we were talking about the current U.S. Open, because fucking motherfuckers lifted.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Motherfuckers lifted at this meet.
Greatest quote of the day. Motherfuckers lifted.
I sure did. A lot.
That's gonna be the next quote on the the next banner.
Shout out to the banner though.
Absolutely. Shout out to so my sister Grace helped design it. What was? Oh, it was my phone. Shout out to my wife Liz. Shout out to Tara and shout out to Chad who all make this happen.
Yeah.
We got two, one for my office at home and one for Alan when we part ways, go back up
I
north.
can't stay like that.
Working on mobility.
Oh,
Yeah, that is all the mobility.
Awesome
You
gift from
saw
everybody.
it.
Yeah, awesome gift. Thank you to everyone. I know
thank
you
y'all.
watch, except for Liz. Liz doesn't watch.
Liz doesn't watch?
No.
Your
Liz
own wife doesn't watch?
No. She doesn't support me like the way I support her.
Shitty fucking wife.
Yeah. Fuck you, Liz. I'm just kidding. I love you. I'm just kidding. I love you,
That's all
honey.
Guys, you see? Oh man. You see
You
I love you, honey.
Yoga mats, you can lay sit
Yeah.
right over there.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need a
AC
place.
kicks right back there for
Yeah.
you.
Nice.
that does.
Yeah, get the crash mats out for pillow.
Hell yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna need it.
Yeah, man.
This episode comes out Sunday, so I've got a week to, still live comfortably until all
counting
of the tweets come in. Like, hey, did you know your
Hey,
husband?
by the way, we don't edit shit.
That's
So
correct.
she's gonna fucking see all this. Shitty fucking husband.
Hi, honey, I love you. Anyway, so motherfuckers lifted at the current U.S. Open, and Dan Bell set another world record.
He set
The squat
the
with
all-time
wraps.
world record squat. He took 11:13, and for the other 192 countries out there, that's 505 kilos.
That's so many.
Yeah.
Stupid.
It's
Kilos
stupid.
are countries that do kilos.
Both.
Okay. Yeah, he benched 606, he deadlifted 859, and took away a 2578 total.
Which is Jesus.
Yeah.
Geared. I mean, these are numbers that geared lifters have or strive for, and this
Yeah.
dude is just throwing it up raw.
Yes.
It's amazing.
How many geared competitions would you win with that total? Like,
Is
because
Hoff there? Is Hoff there?
okay,
Is Merck there?
those are the only two.
And is Danny there?
So that's
And the reason I'm saying Danny
Yeah.
may total less than this, but Danny also comes in at 220.
right.
So 220 hitting a 2,400-pound total puts
Right.
him up there with Merck and Hoff.
Right.
So
coefficient.
if Danny and Merck and Hoff and Anthony and Matt Manuth and Chris Delafave, if they're not there, then you win with this.
Yeah. Okay. So
If they're
so
there,
that
if
is
they're there,
a,
then you
hold on.
got a nice 6th place.
That's a top 10
Now, are we talking
Total.
about... Yes, but we got to talk about, because Dan Bell weighs in at 375, so now
Right.
WPO on the geared side starts running by Glossbrenner, so I think that's going to bump him down some.
Yeah.
Which is why I said about Danny coming in.
Gotcha.
Right.
Maybe, even still at like 2,400 plus pound total, puts him up there with those guys that are totaling 31 and market 27, 28.
Yeah.
Because of his body weight.
Yeah.
So,
So along with motherfuckers lifting, and we talked about this last segment, but we didn't get the fans' perspective because I'm a fan. Okay, when it comes to pyrotechnics and all that sort of stuff. So they did the pyrotechnics and the flares and everything for every lifter, and for every lifter, I don't like it.
Right.
For the big ones, like world record squat attempt, hell yeah, give me all the bells and whistles. Like and to comparing that to what happened in Miami, where he set the total world record, and how everyone, the crowd was just super, super hyped. I freaking love that. I ate that shit up. If the crowd isn't like that, then I like the bells and whistles. I didn't need sparklers for the Miami one because the sparklers and the bells and whistles were just the crowd being there and being super amped. But as a fan, if the crowd isn't doing all the work, then having something else to hold my attention, someone who isn't as invested as people who compete. You know what I mean?
So I hear a couple different things here. I'm gonna run with this from a fan's perspective, and then also a personal perspective of competing. Like the Kearns is it's like WPO, dude. You got the best of the best out there.
Yeah.
So when I hear that, you're getting all the bells and whistles and the fucking fanfare and the flames and the sparklers and fucking naked women running every goddamn where, because these are the best of the best. So I'm this isn't just some local yokel meet where we got fucking Bill over here, squatting who's Bill?
It's taking 4 places.
And then you come out, it's like fucking Austin, and all of a sudden bras come off and panties get thrown at the squat bar and everything because you're fucking Austin.
That's right.
So that's a little different. This is the best of the best type shit. The other thing that I see also is say you two go out there and it's we got Austin and Julie and they get fucking flames. We got Alan and nothing. So it kind of sucks.
I get that.
See what I'm saying? So we're making it kind of across the board. Every motherfucker's getting sparklers. Everybody's getting fireworks type of shit. So I see it that way.
Yeah.
But from an audience perspective, I don't know that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Who is he? And then all of a sudden the fans go off or the flames go off and it's oh, this must be a big motherfucker.
Right.
So I see that trying to gain the interest from the crowd on that. That's my takes on it.
It's similar to I guess it's just my mind is very pro wrestling-esque, and so if everyone's entrance is the same, then it's boring.
But coming back to that, all of a sudden, you're walking down, it's motherfucker, this place we went black and the gongs come out, and then I walk out and I'm whatever you call the wrestlers that are literally here for, you guys don't give a shit about me.
Job squad.
Yeah, whatever. I don't get no entrance music. I just walk down and I'm trying to high five y'all, and you're who's this?
He's just standing in the ring after commercial break.
But you get the fucking fireworks, and then who the fuck am I? I get the fireworks type of thing.
Now, I could kind of see this from both sides, though. Yes, you're right. The Kern is the best of the best. So all these people 100% deserve fucking fireworks and sparklers and everything. But I also kind of get only the top getting it, because it's hey, that sucks that I didn't get sparklers walking out. Well, guess what? I have more work to do to earn those sparklers. It defines, maybe it's a popularity thing, which would be kind of shitty, but you know what? That's the way of the world with social media and everything. It's part of it.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is, then you go out there, and you know what's even cooler? If I walk down there, I don't get shit. They don't even dim the lights for me, and I go out squat one of these sparkler guys.
Yeah,
guess what?
I like that too.
Guess what means something? Because this nobody just shit all over these big guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's the 50. I totally get the inclusion and building up the event and everything like that. But I'm also a big okay, cool. Now I have something to strive for, something to prove. But I'm a big chip on my shoulder lifter.
Yeah. But, and yet you are. But the other thing about what you said, the best, you didn't get out there just being a schmuck.
Yeah, it's imitation only.
I'm going to assume that to get out there, I don't know the qualifications. Or, I'm going to assume that it wasn't based off the fact that you've got 100,000 followers and being a shitty lifter.
Probably.
You probably had to have a total. You probably had to be a name. So to get that, there are very, very few unknown underground Dan Bells. You know what I'm saying when I say this? There's nobody sitting out there hey man, have you heard this guy fucking totaling 2,700 raw? No, motherfucker, you're gonna hear about that type of thing. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. There's very few out there yo, if I If I just sent my entry form in, I could beat Dan Bell. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's very rare.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody out there that's like boasting that they have fucking Dave Hoff multiply numbers and not going and doing anything about it. So
I get that.
What I'm getting at is you're known.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, to get to a show like this, you're known.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but
So I guess maybe
I like what you said there.
maybe
Go out there
not
and be like,
for-
hey man, I didn't get 30 minutes of fireworks.
Right.
Guess what, motherfucker, you're gonna know about me.
So
Yeah.
so maybe
I like
not
that.
for this show specifically. Maybe for the Miami show, the hybrid performance. Maybe that's where we have the differentiation.
Maybe, yeah, because
you know?
there's a lot of dudes there that are, they're trying to be what Julian talked
Yeah.
about. Like they want to be, the Dan Bells. They want to be the Jamal Browners. They want to be, these next big names
Absolutely.
type of thing. So yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah.
And
But
now-
to keep the crowd involved, like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, do I want to see fireworks at every fucking lifter?
Right, and
You know?
again, yeah, it's one of those all the
60
time. It takes the
lifters,
fun out of it.
fucking
Yeah.
3 lifts, 9. Well, actually 9 lifts, 3 lifts. So that's fucking Jesus. That's a lot of.
It's a lot of fireworks.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot. That had to cost a lot of money.
I don't know.
Like, I mean, WWE stops doing pyrotechnics for live shows and for like Monday Night Raw. They only do pyrotechnics at like WrestleMania, like because it was too damn expensive. And so if WWE, who prints money, it says, "Nah, we're not doing this anymore." How expensive was that? Like, I know they were just like sparklers, but like, motherfucker, that had to cost some money.
Yeah, I don't know. Great question. But like I said, like when you're to get there, you're known.
Yeah,
You did some shit to fucking get noticed. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
anyway.
It did make the Instagram post look really dope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But don't get me wrong. I mean, I look at that like, oh man, that's pretty cool. Do I want to, like I said last segment? I don't personally want to lift in that.
Yeah.
I need to see. There's a reason why I measure my feet. And I measure the height of my bar, and I got to go out there and be like, oh fuck yeah, that looks close enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I did all that for fucking nothing because
Yeah.
I got a laser light show and a fucking rave going on and glow sticks.
At least the good thing with the Kern is that they were behind them, so it's not like it was
Absolutely.
right in front, like next to the mono. It's like, yeah, fucking yeah, let's go.
Yeah, dude.
They've got sparklers on the end of the
Yeah, oh, yeah.
waves. Like,
On the bar.
RPS.
yes!
There's been RPS
Good luck,
meets that are
spotters.
fucking, there are light streams going everywhere, and I'm just like, dude, that's all in your eyes, and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So
You're not like an angry lifter either. You're a zen guy, like when you
Yeah,
lift.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so
I'm also kind of like, yeah, I just want to get to the bar, I just want to get my squat in, I want to go back. I'm not one of those like, look at me, motherfucker. Like
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
So I don't want like.
you're also not a screamer at the deadlift.
No.
You're not.
No. Apparently, I passed out. Jody's gonna provide this, which I still don't think I did, but whatever.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't know. No video
But no.
footage. It doesn't
Hey,
matter.
even on that, I was like, "Quick, get me up. We're on TV." Like, I don't, I'm like, "Fuck, I'm on my back." Like, I don't want to be here. Hurry up. So, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
I don't know. But I being a part of it, I having coached at meets like that, like, yeah, they're cool as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now, when you're the lifter, like, that takes, what do you like?
Yeah. I
So-
get that. So speaking of being a coach and CTX,
Yeah.
we had a fucking Segway City, baby.
That
All
was
right.
good.
Thank you. I like to call out when my segues are really good,
Yeah.
because that's true professionalism. So we had Tara compete this past weekend. Tara, congratulations. Welcome to the Bomb Squad. She was down in Fort Lauderdale at Iron Compound. Had a great opening squat, but then, shit happens.
That's exactly.
She's competed for a long time, so it was bound to happen.
For anybody that knows the two of us, they have watched World War 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 27 in the gym. I kind of had to rip into her down there. Training was fine. The meet was leading into it. Weight cut, everything coming back, bouncing out. Everything was great. Warm-ups were great. Smoking. And we just got out there and shit just didn't go right.
Yeah.
And I've said this to you guys before, and I remember, the meet, Mark Bells from years ago with the Lilybirds just talking about being from Chicago, there's just certain things we can't train for. And if you guys go out there on meet day and there's things that y'all can control and you didn't control them, that's on you.
Absolutely.
And potentially on me, if I can control them for you.
Sure.
So I'm not leaving you guys and be like, oh, fend for yourself. But there's just things that we do in this gym I can't train you guys for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm down there with her and I'm trying to, after she was done squatting, I looked at her and I kind of yelled at her in front of everybody because I was like, you can't control the fucking humidity. You can't control the amount of sweat going on, and
because it was a hot and Iron Compound is an open room gym.
And you can't control that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't train you guys up here to be like, hey guys, I know you're getting ready for meets. Doors are shut, humidity, AC stays off, no fans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're just gonna you gotta suck today and get used to that.
I mean, that would be kind of hardcore though. If you just like
but like it's
death environment.
You know, yeah, of course, but no.
Right, yeah, no, that's necessary to say.
So, like, so we're up here and we train together and we're used to dry suits and we're used to the way our gear fits. And you get down there, man, and you get a wet suit and you're sweating and your fucking muscles are fatigued from, perspiration and dehydration. And there's so many things. Like most people be like, oh, fucking salt pills. You're correct. But now if I take too many salt pills and electrolytes, now I got fat mitts. And now that affects the way that I bench and how I grab the bar. So you got to be super careful with this. And things you can't fucking control. So, pulling her, off the ledge and, we got to benches and it just wasn't there, and not for lack of trying. Like she fucking gave it her all on 407 and it just wasn't there. So, go it. I feel about it. Shitty. I hate when y'all bomb. I take it personally. I feel like, man, there was something I could have done a little better for y'all. And, then try and walk you off the ledge and, so.
And then you're walking yourself off the ledge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Holding the hand on the ledge. Like.
It's a shitty, and at least, I'm there first, so I know, what to say and what to do and things like that,
Mm-hmm.
So it made it a little better, but you never want to see one of your lifters bomb.
Yeah.
I've done it 3 times and it fucking sucks, man. So as best as possible, I never want it to happen for y'all.
Right. Absolutely.
So,
go ahead.
It's tough, especially when like you're out there and it's. I mean, I get it. I know Tara's an absolute fighter and very very good lifter.
Yes.
So I mean, it would have had to have been. I mean, just different variables or anything. But I mean, from coming so close to bombing out myself. I mean, especially on something where like. I felt so good about it, and the worst part is, I felt so good about the squat, hence Great Squatholio. That's another plug.
Nice.
Right? But like, there was the one lift that I was super confident in. Wasn't feeling great about bench, wasn't feeling great about deadlift. The squat, I was like, okay, I got this. Yeah. Warm-ups felt good. Took 6.
This was a couple weeks ago.
Beginning of April. Over at Blood Iron Barbell up in Syracuse.
Yeah.
So, I mean, took 675 for my last warm-up, wrapped. I was like, hell yeah, it moved exactly like it should. It was like I felt good about it. Got under the bar for my opener of 740, and I looked like a baby deer. I don't know what happened. I just like crumpled like under the bar, cut it like as a quarter squat. They came back up. I was like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
And it was one of those where it's like, man, but a lot of this prep I think I took way too seriously. I mean, part of what we do, sure, it's hard and it takes a lot, but it should be fun. I mean, most of all, this is something that we chose to do,
Right?
And I had no fun in this prep. I was like, I mean, it got to the point where we're getting up to meet day, and I was like, I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. I was like, this is terrible. I hate this, and it was just because I had a lot of pressure on myself. It was the first meet that I had. I was being part of Merck's gym, so I was like, oh man, I got that, and then it was my first like wrapped one, so I was like, man, I really want to prove to coach. I was like, I just had a lot of stuff. And I went in with these crazy numbers that I was like, okay, I have to have a perfect day, hit PRs in every lift beyond things I've ever hit before, and then I'll get the numbers I want. And it took missing my first 2 squat attempts to be like, okay, I was getting there for number 3, and I'm like, awesome, this is either gonna work or it's not. I was like partially mentally prepared. I was like, I'm gonna bomb out. I'm gonna bomb out my first meet. This is awful. And I got under the bar for the 3rd one, and I was like, F it, what happens, happens. And Rita yelled at me, like, right before I went, she's like, adjust your feet! I was like, thank you, Rita. And then I picked the bar, and I was like, son of a bitch. This is exactly how it should have felt. Dunked it, came right back up. Yeah. And then made it through the rest of the meet, went 2, got 435 on my bench, passed the 3rd, and then hit 645 on my deadlift, and that was as far as that was going. But still, it was scary, and it was close. I wound up getting... best lifter out of that after almost bombing out and giving you a heart attack. So again, my bad. But I was so like mentally checked out and just everywhere. And it's one of those things, like how you're saying, things you can't prepare for. That mentality of going in and trying, like as much as you focused and concentrated and all the work you've put in for that moment, still going out there and trying to enjoy yourself and not getting so wrapped up in it. And when you're about to go, it's so hard to do that.
Yeah, it takes an experienced lifter, and trust me, I mean, I say this stuff to you guys, like I've lived this, you know what I'm saying? And I was where you guys were, where I was like, yo, my first meet, dude, I bombed out. You know what I'm saying? Like me and John were like, oh, we're going for 1,000 in the squat, we got this bench number, and we're getting this deadlift. Dude, and I bombed on the bench. I didn't get the squat number we wanted because I was just like, fuck, man, I'm coached by him, we're coming out, we're doing great things. it was a lot of pressure. And then like, get up there to fucking Ohio, and I was like, oh, I'm opening in a grand, I'm going to get up here with these big boys, and it was just a lot of pressure. And then after that, I was just like, yo, it, man. There's absolutely nothing wrong opening at 960. Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Ice it. Get the in the meat. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Live to see the bench, live to see the deadlift. And it was just like, a couple of those experiences that, it took me to live through. So the same thing and you know how I feel about it. Listen to what you said. I take this very seriously. But this is when we walk in here on Sundays and Mondays and Wednesdays, this is a job, dude. Like my job is to go lift the most for you. But at the same time, we still have fun.
Yeah.
I still talk and kid around and laugh, but I mean, this isn't a hobby to me.
Right.
And that's my opinion. It may be different from y'all, but like, so I can discern from, hey, I'm about 3 people out, I got to stop chit-chatting, I need to get myself serious to go lift, because it is something serious to me. Mm-hmm. Right. And then when I'm done, okay, let's go shoot the shit again, But as far as the things that you can and can't control at meets, you have to learn as a person, maturity and mentality and stuff like that. Like, hey, I couldn't control X. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to get what I wanted because this wasn't the variables I came from. Calm the down. Let's just go have some fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because now if I'm out there and I'm just like, this and that in my mind, and like now the potential of getting hurt, mm-hmm. in my opinion, runs a little higher. Because now you're like, well, I didn't get the squat number. Now I got to push the bench.
Right.
And I didn't get the bench. Now I got to push the deadlift. Like, no, man. I don't quit. I'm like, whatever, man. Like, let's just go get a total now. Let's mm-hmm. go. Maybe I can PR in the bench, and maybe. Yeah. But then I get to the bench and I'm still dehydrated. I got a sopping wet shirt, and maybe my muscles aren't firing correctly, and I'm just like, you know what, man? Let's just chalk today up to like just let's get through it. And at the end of the day, I tell you all the time on bench. Did I PR that night? No, but I learned something small through the session. Right. That's something to take away as well. I made it through the meet. What did I learn? I didn't PR a lift. I didn't PR a total. What is there something that I was like, man, as a lifter, I took this away from the day that I never would have taken away. All right, cool, PR there.
And but like, that's really easy for you to say as a 40-year-old, almost 40-year-old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Try to get you guys to understand as well. So It's easier said than done. I've lived that. But trying to get you guys to understand that as well. Yeah. Austin. Yeah. You can't control 90-degree temperature down in Fort Lauderdale. Right. You can't control that there's no air. Yeah. You can't control that there's only 3 fans in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like those type of things. You can't control that your gear is now sopping fucking wet. Right. You know what I'm saying? We don't train like that. Yeah. So let's calm down. You're not getting the numbers, you know what I'm saying? And and trying to calm you down. That's where the coaching aspect comes in, because as a lifter, you're on the fucking ledge, man. Yeah. You're like, you know what? If I just trip myself, you know what I'm saying? And I'm supposed to come up to you guys and be like, hey, man. Yeah. You lift with a dry suit and fucking 72-degree AC and no humidity, and it's huge.
This is gonna sound weird, but isn't that just finding excuses for why you didn't do well enough? No. What's the difference?
Huge difference. Coming back to, can you control it? Can you not control it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Are there what as far as variables were you able to control, and did you control them? Mm-hmm. If you didn't control them, then I'm just like, I didn't sleep last night. No, that caused me not to eat breakfast this morning, and because I didn't eat my pancakes at IHOP. Like, f*** you, man. Yeah. F*** you. Take your fucking sleeping pills like you always did. Wake the f*** up, eat your pancakes. You know what I'm saying? You control that shit. Yeah. When we walk into something and it's like, look, like, Jesus, man, like, the AC broke. That's not my fucking fault. Right. That's not a strength issue. That's not a technique issue. Okay? Mm-hmm. That's going to change how me and you approach this shit. Right. I'm going to maybe warm you up maybe a little faster, so I spend, bigger plate jumps, so I spend less time in the gear and full suit, and how I wrap you and all that's going to take time, because I got to preserve you now. Right. You're fucking just sweating. You know what I'm saying? So those things, those to me aren't excuses. We just go make best with what we've been dealt. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. Semantics is an excuse. Yes, by definition it's an excuse. But to me personally, this is an excuse because I can control this. This is not, because I'm just going to go out there and try and adapt and overcome. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. I should be able to do it on both, but you f*** breakfast up, man. I didn't tell you not to eat pancakes. I didn't f***ing steal your pancakes. You know what I'm saying? You chose not to eat your pancakes. Yeah. I didn't tell the fucking AC to break down on this gym today or not have AC, that type of thing. So anyway. Yeah. That's my personal take on that. Yeah. When we walk into meets like that.
And I think it's one of those where, again, either having that experience or coming super close to it. Even just being on the precipice itself, I was like, okay, now I'm able to reshift my mindset to, I think, be much better prepared for these upcoming meets.
Yeah. So
I feel that. Yeah.
King of the Segway. And you couldn't segue? Just finger point? On that note.
Hey, plug time. Hey.
That sounds like a shout out to our sponsors.
Shout out to our sponsors, Lady Juice Beard Oil. Ha, fuck you, I came up with one. That's right, no silence
we
today.
always fucking forget about that one.
Well, I mean, like,
You forget about?
yeah, we
Lady
honestly,
Juice Beard Oil.
Because literally we always shout out our sponsors,
and we just,
and that's all we got.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, that's our sponsors. But we always forget like
Yeah, you know, we could also do,
our gym.
hey, CTX Barbell. We could also do your fucking moving company, like you have.
could.
Yeah, Strawman Movers.
I always forget about that one.
Photography.
Got me.
Hey, we could, absolutely, Jody, plug the people.
Because he doesn't know it.
I don't know it.
That's
What
okay.
is it?
No
Jay
Hold on, don't tell
Hooligan.
him.
What
is it?
It is Jody Harrison Freelance
Wrong.
Photog.
JL.
JL Harrison Photography.
Freelance.
Freelance. Fuck you. Post it. You put it in the fucking
You
right here.
P word.
You-
Down there.
yeah, it's right here. I'm not putting it in the description unless you tell me, because I don't know it. But I believe in you. You can text me.
And according to Austin, this is just squat hole back
Hey,
here.
squat-
Dude, get his goddamn name right.
It has felt like that lately.
But don't worry, we're gonna get it right in the description box.
Maybe. We'll see. This has been the Stache and Beard Show. Remember, you can find us on YouTube.
You didn't plug shit.
I'm plugging now, motherfucker!
You were
can
on your
catch-
way out. You're about to say bye.
I was about to
All right.
say you can watch the Stache and Beard Show every Wednesday, Friday,
Where?
and Sunday on YouTube. You can also listen to the podcast anywhere podcasts can be found. Go to anchor.fm because that's where we post it the most.
are you?
And I am Austin Pistulka. You can find me on Instagram at Radio Guy Austin, Twitter at Radio Guy Austin, TikTok at Actually Average. Who the fuck are you?
I don't know.
I'm Alan Pilley.
It'll be below. It'll tell me below.
He's Julian, the Great Squatholio. Got it right
That's
that
Yeah, that was it.
time. Alessi.
There you go. There we go.
Woo!
And we're out, motherfucker.
Fucking